Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Katrina, and today's video is going to be the best in beauty of 2015. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite beauty products of 2015 that I gravitated towards literally every single day or whenever I put on makeup. So if you'd like to see some of those products, then just keep on watching. Alright, so the first item that I'm going to start off with is the item that I moisturize my face with prior to putting on any primers or makeup. And that is the Vitamin E, A, and D Moisturizing Cream from the GNC store. And this is my favorite product to use on my face to keep it feeling moisturized, fresh, and not dry, especially during the winter months, which I'm experiencing right now. I do have oily skin, so I try not to over moisturize due to the fact that my face kind of gets super greasy on its own. But this is definitely a product that I have been loving for the whole year of 2015, and even when I don't wear makeup, I still moisturize my face with this, since whenever I use lotion, it tends to kind of break my face out a little bit. And the next item I actually cannot find right now, and that is the primer that I use. I'll insert a clip of a picture of it once I get my hands back on it. And it is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and I absolutely love that primer. That is the only primer that I use. I have tried other primers, but I tend to just gravitate back towards the Rimmel primer, and it's still one of my favorites. So that is another beauty product that I have been loving for 2015. All right, the next item that I'm going to talk about is going to be foundation. This foundation right here is like my holy grail. I like this NARS foundation. I know everybody and their mama have been talking about this foundation, and I absolutely love this foundation. I know some people have like a love-hate relationship with it. Some people didn't like it. When I first got it, like the very first time that I got it, I didn't really care for it. But now, every time I put on makeup, this is the foundation that I use. So, and this is the NARS foundation, and it's in the color Benares that I have. Benares, whatever you want to call it. But I absolutely love this foundation. It is worth every single penny. And yeah, nothing else to say about it. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is concealer. I'm right here again. I was using the MAC Pro Longwear concealer for the longest time. That was like the only concealer that I was using. And my sister told me about the NARS, Radiant Creamy Concealer. I believe that's the correct name of it. And so I'm like, well, let me go ahead and try it. And I tried this in combination with my NARS foundation, and this is hands down the best concealer that I have tried. And I just absolutely love it. I get the color Amande. That's my color, which is medium dark 3. And this is my favorite concealer to use when I'm highlighting. So, yes. The next product, which I should have mentioned after I mentioned my foundation, is this Real Technique brush that I got from Ulta. And I actually use this brush to apply my foundation. It's not a foundation brush. It's actually a bronzer brush. But I use it to apply my foundation. And I love this brush because it helps to blend the foundation into my skin. It almost gives me like an airbrush type of finish. And it just makes my foundation look flawless after I apply it. And I really like it. It's dirty right now, but this is what it looks like. And then when you close it up, you just twist this up and put the cap on. But this is my favorite brush to apply my foundation. It's like the only brush that I use to apply my foundation. And I don't know if I'll switch to anything else. I actually have 2 of these. And whenever they have a sale, I'm sure I'm going to pick up some more just so I have them on hand. So yes, this has been my favorite brush to apply my foundation all last year. Yes. Okay. The next item I'm going to go ahead and talk about, since I talked about concealer prior to that. This Sasha Buttercup Setting Powder. This changed my life. Let's just have a moment of silence for how good this is. I love this. And, at first, I really thought, maybe this is just a YouTube hyped up type of thing, because I was using Ben Nye Banana Powder. I was using that, and, I don't know about y'all, but when I do my makeup, I do a darkness test, I guess you can call it. Basically, what I do is I turn off all the lights. Excuse me. I turn off all the lights and I take a picture with my phone with the flash on. Why? Because when I go out, if I'm going to take pictures and it's dark, I don't want to look like a ghost, or I don't want to see any cast of like my makeup in the picture. So that's how I know that I did a great job, and my foundation and all of my other makeup is flawless. So if I see a cast, that means I need to start blending somewhere else or do something. And I noticed that with the Ben Nye banana powder, I was getting that. And so when I tried the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, like I haven't had that issue ever since. So I don't know if like the coloring in the Ben Nye banana powder was too like bright or too yellow and not like finely milled enough for me like the Sacha Buttercup powder is, or if I just wasn't doing it right. Because y'all, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm just a girl who just loves makeup. So yes, this is definitely one of my favorites of 2015. So yeah. And the next item I'm going to talk about is, y'all, okay, so I live in Southern Illinois, and where I live, I can't go to a drugstore that's close to me in order to get this item that I'm about to talk about. I have to go all the way to St. Louis, which isn't super far. It's more like 15-20 minutes away from me, but still, I still have to go far. So I broke it. And this is the CoverGirl Queen Collection Natural Hue Bronzer in Ebony Bronze. And I use this to contour with. As you can see, I have broken it. I tried to do the little alcohol trick, put the alcohol in it to try to piece back together. It did not work. But you know what? I still use this little bit that's left in here. And then hopefully when I go to St. Louis, I can pick me up another one. But I love this to contour with. I contour my cheeks, my nose, and then around my forehead. You know, I got the 5-finger going on, but I love this stuff. The next item that I'm going to talk about, and this was like this was actually the second MAC product that I had ever purchased, and that is none other than the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. This is my stuff. In fact, it's basically gone. I got half a pan left. And this I use all over my face in order to set everything. Once I have, you know, set my under eye concealer, I use this to set the rest of my face. And this has always been my baby for many, many years, just not in 2015, for quite a long time. My absolute favorite highlight, y'all, I've talked about this before, like a couple years ago in one of my videos when I was just on YouTube, just starting out. And trust me, I did not, like, my makeup isn't great right now, but then it was really just, I didn't know what I was doing. But this is like, y'all, I get so mad whenever I use this because it's a limited edition, so they don't sell it anymore, and I'm basically out, y'all. I be scratching the ends of this, like trying to get some makeup out of it. But this was the Perfectly Poised Mineralized Skin Finish. It came in the, what collection did it come in? I don't know. But I absolutely love this stuff. Like, it is the perfect color for a highlight. Like, it just makes my skin look so bomb. But I'm really at the end of it. So what I've been using in place of it that I have been loving this year, well, last year, was the Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. And this is in the color, what color is this? I guess that's it, the Baked Bronzer. And because I know when I first purchased it, I had seen some other colors and I wasn't sure which one was the right color because my sister told me about it. But yeah, I ended up getting this, the Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer, and this has been kind of like my little replacement for this one. I still don't love it as much, but it works. I mixed this with the Gold Deposit from MAC, and these two together are like bomb.com. So these have been my highlighters that I have been using. If you guys have some recommendations of some more that I could try, please leave them in the comments below because I am all for trying new things. So yes, those were my highlighters that I've been using. The next item that I have, y'all, this, once I got my hands on this, because it was sold out everywhere. When I finally got my hands on it, it's like the only eyeshadow palette that I use. I don't have a lot, but this has definitely been my favorite. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture palette, World Traveler. Like, I love this freaking palette. Like, it's so beautiful. All the colors on it are gorgeous. And this is like my favorite palette to use. Like, you can create so many different looks from this palette. It's just bomb.com. So, yes. The next item is going to be mascara. And this mascara has been like my ride or die, the only one that I use, but then I end up finding another love. So the first one is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I have been using this like crazy. I am definitely big on drugstore mascaras because I really rarely wear just mascara. I usually just put a coat of mascara on, put some lashes on, and I'm good. I rarely just wear mascara. So this is definitely like my favorite. And then the next one that I just recently started loving was something that I had picked up in one of my little drugstore hauls that I was doing, was this Wet n Wild Mega Impact Black is Black Mascara. This stuff is the truth, y'all. If y'all go to Walgreens, CVS, whatever your drugstore is, pick this up. It is definitely worth it. And I think I paid like $1 or less for this. And this stuff, let me tell you, it's really great. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright, the next thing I'm going to talk about is eyeliner, and this is like my favorite eyeliner to use. I still haven't found a really good gel eyeliner or a liquid eyeliner to use on my top eye, so if any of you have any recommendations, leave it below in the comments for me, please. But the eyeliner that I like to use like in my bottom waterline is the Milani Liquid Eye Pencil. They have like the one that's mechanical that you click up. I like that one too, but I really love the pencil that you have to sharpen like better. This is my first choice, like my first choice, and I love this. And I also have to drive all the way to St. Louis just to get this too, but that's okay because I love it and it has definitely been holding me down. Okay, so I'm almost to the end. So the last few items that I'm going to talk to you guys about is going to be these babies right here. I fell in love with these. I don't know who told me about these. Maybe nobody. Maybe I just was in Walmart one day and I seen these. I'm like, ooh, these are cute. Let me try them. And these are the Kiss No. 11 lashes. I freaking love these lashes. Like, these are my favorite. I usually, before I was wearing like Demi Wispies and, you know, those type of lashes because that's the look I like to go for. But these, hands down, are my favorite. I will always try to have a pair of these on deck so that way I can wear them. I have them on today. These are just my favorite lashes. So, yes. And my favorite glue to use to apply my lashes is the Duo Lash Glue. I like to use the color black, the dark tone. I like it a lot better than the white one. The white one seems to get a bit too, like, I don't know, the texture of it is just like too thick and sticky. Like, it's so hard for me to work with it. So I really like using the black tone. It's like my best friend. And so, winding down, I forgot to go over eyebrow stuff, and this is almost gone now. I finally like used it up, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and this is in the color chocolate. I am just about out of this stuff, but it's definitely worth like every penny, and I really enjoy using this. I already have full eyebrows, so I don't have to do much to my eyebrows when it comes to like makeup and stuff, which I'm very grateful for. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But yes, this is my favorite eyebrow dip brow to use on my eyes. I don't use pencil or anything. I just use this. I like the way it looks. So yeah, and this is my beauty blender. I know it's a little dirty, but who cares? I will wash it. But I love using this beauty blender to blend out my highlight areas right here. Like, it really blends it out with little to no effort on my part, and that's why I really love the beauty blender. It's definitely worth the money to me, and that's why it's in one of my favorites. And last but not least is finishing spray. Now, I will say I started using the MAC Fix Plus spray last year, and I really liked it. But when I'm trying to go to my lower end, you know, drugstore products that, you know, I won't break the bank if I use it over and over again, is the NYX finishing spray. This is the dewy finish. I love the matte finish. I use that one in the summertime, and I use the dewy one in the wintertime. But this is hands down my favorite finishing spray to use. The next one in line would be the MAC Fix Plus. So yes, I was really loving this last year in 2015. Okay guys, so those are all of my beauty products that I had to share with you guys that I really loved in 2015. Some of the products I have been using since way before 2015, but as I progress in learning more about makeup and how to apply it and things like that, I like to try new things, but those are the things that I use the most. Trust me, I have other products that I use, you know, as well, but those were my favorites. So I hope that you guys enjoy watching this video. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you made it to the end, I appreciate appreciated. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe on your way out so that way you don't miss another upload. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until my next video, bye-bye.